Alright guys, we're back with video number 4 in our series, and this is going to be lights. Now everybody can pretty much throw a set of lights on a mod in FS17, and it's going to throw an error in your log. FS17 is set up for 3 different sets of lights. Now, I do mine realistically. Some people do them different. You can do low beams, high beams, and fog lights. You can do low beams, high beams, and then have some lights faced backwards. I do mine. It's all the same thing. It depends on how you aim them or whatever. I do mine marker lights, low beams, then high beams, because that's what it is in anybody's normal car. If you walk outside, start your car, you click the light thing once, you got marker lights. Click it again, you got the headlights, and then obviously you can turn on your high beams. So that is what we will be doing, and we are going to be going back to, oops, I got an extra one open here. Okay, we're going to be going back to this folder. We're going to open it up, and we are going to grab this lights folder. We are going to highlight what is in it. We are going to copy, and we are going to paste that into our textures folder, like so. So you'll have a couple extra little folders in here, but that's fine. Yeah, it looks so much cleaner this way. We're going to go back into our truck, and obviously we have lights. So our lights are right here. From here to here, it's already set up pretty much the same. Not too much different, but you guys will see the difference in what I'm about to do. For this, we are going to File, Import. We're already set on textures because we've imported a few of those. We're going to do lights. Now, the easiest way to do this, to save a ton of trouble, make sure everything stays in the same spot, doesn't mess anything up, is we are going to click on our lights here, the stock, whatever came with our vehicle. We're going to click on Edit, Replace, and now see our target is lights, so we are going to click on these lights and load these guys up. Hit replace, and you notice our lights are gone. Close this, and then this can be deleted. So now we get to work with these lights. These guys are already set up. They have to be placed marker lights, low beams, and high beams. Already set up for what we need. That way we don't get lost. So this is going to be a simple, our orange lights are going to be, I usually go through, set everything to 0. And just kind of, place them where your lights would go. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this aspect of it, just because most of you guys know how to place something in GE. Not a difficult task. Simply place them where you want them. Control D to duplicate. Slide them to the next one. So on and so forth. It's the same for everyone. Put your low beam white. You're going to want to set that to 0. Drop that guy in your low beam light here. Now me personally, I download a ton of mods, and there's one thing that drives me nuts. That is when you download a mod and you hit the lights and you get this. There's one little bright spot right in the middle of the light. Here's how easy of a fix that is. Click on this, make it just a little bit bigger because that's a rectangle, that's not a square. So we'll see, nope, that's taller, so we don't want that one. We'll delete that out, and we'll take this one maybe 0.2. And duplicate it a couple times until it kind of fills that light. You know what I mean? It's not rocket science. It's okay, that was still a little small, so we could go maybe 0.5 on that, maybe a 0.2 on this. And you have a beam or a light that fills your light socket, I guess. So that's going to look much more realistic than, you know, if you've got just one little piece of light there. So all you do, go through with those. These two front light spots are going to be your low beams. These two front light spots are going to be your high beams. Just kind of place them. I usually aim the low beams a little lower, the high beams a little higher. Your high beam is here. This is probably flipped to the back. Just click that to 0. Bring it in. And just to kind of, you know, go over it again. And for those of you that don't know, you know, I don't know who I'm going to send these to. You're going to want to make sure, especially when you're doing turn signals, it's always amber to the front, red to the rear. That's the other thing that drives me nuts, is all these guys putting amber turn signals in the back of the mod. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently y'all haven't been to New York State. You will get pulled over for that. And they will tell you that it's amber to the front, red to the rear. These, that's even smaller. If you remember, we went, what did we do? 1.2 by 1.5. Size it up right. Get it centered. And please center the lights. Like, don't have them down at the bottom or up at the top or off to the side. At least, you know, take the time, hit it a couple times. Boom, there you go. Low beams, high beams, and marker lights. That easy. Now comes the fun part. I'll finish that up later. That'll be done in our next video. But for now, we're going to close that. And we are going to open our XML once again. Now, luckily, we still have our T680 line here. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll up, because the reason I included this is everything is already set. Highlight from lights to reverse lights. Make sure you get the whole thing in there. We are going to copy that. Come over to our Chevy XML. Highlight from lights to the end of reverse lights. And simply paste. It'll automatically overwrite what was in there. So these have to be indexed. Now everybody's scared. Oh my God, I don't know how to index. I'm going to show you how to index lights. We're going to open our mod. We're going to click on lights. You see this number? 0 greater than 12. Copy that. Minimize this. 0 greater than 13. So, me, I can remember that. Even though I copied it, I don't need to deal with that. So, I just go through and change all of these to a 12. Now, in doing this, what I am doing is indexing the lights. Once all of these cute 13s right here become 12s, your lights will be indexed and ready to go. No more reverse light errors, no more You know, you turn the lights on, all the lights come on, you have to hit the light button 2 more times.